What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I have a very special guest, Peter Kid Chocolate Quillin. How you doing today?
I'm doing just fine. How you guys doing over there?
Good, man. Just trying to make stuff happen. Just excited with 2013, all the great fights we've seen so far. And I want
Yeah,
to say,
I'm even part of some of those fights.
I see. And since the last time we talked, a couple things have changed. For starters, your next fight has been announced. You're going to be facing Gabriel Rosado October 26th on the Hopkins-Murat Undercard in Jersey. How does it feel to be fighting back on the East Coast?
I feel very good to be on the East Coast. I just feel good fighting period, no matter where I'm at. This is, being on the undercard of Bernard Hopkins, a living legend. It's just like I have so many great things to work towards for myself to be able to solidify myself as one of the best. And hopefully, I could be a living legend one day. So it's all inspirational and very motivational for me to just be able to, be a fighter.
All right, perfect. And as far as your opponent, Gabe Rosado has shown he's a very game contender. It comes to fight. He had a controversial loss that was changed to a no contest in the J. Leon Love bout, and he's probably given Triple G his toughest pro fight in recent memory. What are your overall thoughts on Rosado?
Rosado's still an opponent at the end of the day. He still has losses. Am I overlooking him or underestimating him? No, I still look at him like he has a punch of shot to win a fight. So I train very hard. He's been a little disrespectful as far as building up the fight, but it's just boxing, so I can only expect him to do that and expect him to say what he thinks he's able to do. Because as a fighter, we feel like he can do all things, and it's up to me that I have to show him what he's not able to do and what I'm able to do, and that's come out victorious.
All right, and as far as the disrespect, I read in a recent interview, Rosado said, basically your skill set is very raw, your best weapon is your attitude, and he has overall better skills than you. So do you have any thoughts on that actual statement?
I think about Muhammad Ali when I think of attitude. I think about Floyd Mayweather when I think of attitude. I think about Sugar Ray Robinson when I think of attitude. I think attitude plays a big part, and that's what it tells a lot about me. Yeah, raw, cut like the coke right off the Colombian boat. Yeah, I'm raw like that. As far as having the ability to learn, I take in everything as a way to learn something to come out victorious in fights. And my whole resume speaks for itself. From 29-0 with 21 knockouts, I got 21 knockouts. Gabriel Rosado only had 21. He has 21 wins. You know what I'm saying? So I just got just as many knockouts as he got wins.
All right. And speaking on that topic, you've had 10 knockdowns in your last 2 fights, and some people still don't give you your full props. How does that criticism and that overall doubt just motivate you?
And it don't motivate me at all. You know what I'm motivated by? Just being a stronger person for myself. I just know everything that I'm doing right now, I just chose to do it. Nobody made me get up in the morning and run and do my miles. Somebody would make me go up in there and box, even through all the pain and whenever I go through. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm fighting with so many different personalities at one time. It's just so hard to get people understanding where I'm coming from. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. Let's switch gears to talk about the overall fight card. They just added Deontay Wilder to it. Obviously, you have the living legend himself, Bernard Hopkins, a fellow East Coaster, who at age 48, he still seems to be a factor. It looked like his fight with Tavoris Cloud, he kind of set a blueprint on how to beat Tavoris Cloud. And Adonis Stevenson looked like he took a chapter out of that playbook. So what are your thoughts on Hopkins and what he's doing for the sport?
Hopkins is inspiring people that you can do it even no matter how old you are, and I think he's going to be one of the few people that's going to be able to do what he's doing right now. So it's great. What he's doing is great. You know what I mean? So, like I said, a lot of fighters can look to him and saying that if Bernard Hopkins do it, why can I not do it? Deontay Wilder, he's been 29-0 with 29 knockouts. So he's, I think one of those first coming heavyweights that we have to look out for. You know what I mean? Because we don't really got a lot of heavyweights that we keep an eye on. But Deontay Wilder, what he's doing right now is keeping his undefeated record and doing it in the big bang. And I just think people should just watch him and support him. And this will be the second time me and him fought on the same card with each other. So I'm a big fan of his, and I always look for the best when somebody is confident as you to be able to go out there and win fights, and it just gives me more motivation to want to come out be victorious in my fight.
Definitely, and Showtime's been putting on some killer fights. Speaking of Showtime, Floyd Mayweather, he had a superior win over an undefeated talent who brought a lot of momentum, and that was Canelo Alvarez. Do you think Mayweather can be considered one of the all-time greats? That's a question that's a lot of people are talking about.
All right, let's say it's different things and different aspects of what we could consider great. You know, like Sugar Ray Robinson to me is one of the greatest. At his time, what he was doing is great. Muhammad Ali, when he came along, people were considering him one of the greatest, if not the best. You know what I mean? With his attitude and what he stood for in the ring and outside the ring. Mayweather, as far as what he's doing right now, we could consider him one of the greatest as well. We could put him number one. I could put in any rotation at any time. I could put Sugar Ray Robinson, Muhammad Ali, Mayweather, and shuffle them around, put Mayweather number one, put Muhammad Ali number one, just for what they did for the sport of boxing. Mayweather has made some of the largest money, best money that especially a black fighter can make, but just what fighters can make. You know, what he's doing right now is unseen and unheard of, becoming one of the highest paid athletes in the world. You know, for me, that's like real big because we already don't get to shine a light on boxing like that. So to be able to have all the light on the sport of boxing, but it's all the light on Floyd Mayweather at all times, it's just like a great thing, and it's very inspirational to watch him to be able to live off these moments in boxing. And I just look to create my own moments in boxing, not necessarily in the way that Mayweather is doing it, but in my own special way. And I think, you know, a lot of people won't recognize your greatness until after your career is done. So hopefully you can go 49-0 and, you know, topple one and, you know, be tied in Rocky Marciano's record. If not, you know.
Yeah.
I just think that, you know, we always got to have something to shoot for. So I would consider both, you know, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, Floyd Mayweather, all great fighters.
All right, good answer. And I talk to boxing fans all the time, and some people know more about the sport than others. Some people, I don't think they realize how grueling and dedicated you have to be a boxer. I heard in an interview you stated that you train to destroy. So as a boxer with limited amateur experience, what's the hardest part about training camps?
Fighting personalities. And you got trainers, you got sparring partners, you got people that surround, you got fans. You know, the social network took it to another notch, so I try to be least on there as possible. I know you see me often, but I have people helping me out because, you know, I just want to get and connect with fans in a special way because it's a way to do it right now. But also it can be a athlete's downfall to be so connected to the internet because the internet is just another cyber world. So I'm battling that. I'm battling, you know, when I get in there to bring out the best of my spine. Allow my sparring partners to bring the best out of me. So I got 3 different guys. I got Terrell Gasha, I got Daniel Livingston, I got Wale, I don't even know how to pronounce his last name, but 3 different guys I'm sparring 4-minute rounds, 30-second rest. You know what I'm saying? So my trainer also is the person I'm going to be fighting too, his personality, because he see things and he value me, and his expectation of me is very high. So I always got to place my expectation higher than his to be able to do what I feel comfortable doing and also making him happy. Then I got a strength and conditioning coach who works with me. And then I got my friends in camp who watch me go through all this grueling task and, you know, handle it. You know what I mean? So it's like you got to have a strong mind at the end of the day. That's why I talk so like a philosopher about, you know, how life and boxing go together hand in hand because I relate to everything in boxing as I did in my life. You know what I mean? Like I've been through everything. I've decided all the odds and I'm still here. Meaning when I say still here, it's like I'm not dead. No, I still got my sanity. You know what I'm saying? And I'm keeping that all together and I try to, you know, keep that together by just keeping good people around me, make sure I'm inspiring people and making sure that I stay true to myself. So when I say I'm training to destroy him, the only way I'm allowing myself to destroy him is that I have to destroy myself through a preparation in camp to be able to know what that feels like to go out there and deliver pain on somebody else. You know, I'm away from my wife, and we just got married. She's the first time I'm ever away from her. I just got word today, man. She just miscarried my baby today. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, stuff like that, man. I have to go through that type of stuff to be able to know who I am as a person, as well as I told her that, you know, through this situation, you're going to have to learn who you are as a person. And she told me if we can be strong together. And I said, yes, of course. But I think I'm the strength. So if it's time to be weak, you can be weak, and I'm gonna make up with all the strength that I have. So, like I said, this is why I go out there and I put everything on the line when it comes to fighting. Not that to say that I'm gonna destroy Gabriel Rosado and do this to him. It's like I ain't gonna never talk like that. I'm gonna just talk like as I train in a way that I believe it. I believe that I'm able to go out there and deliver a hard performance. And if he's not able to keep up, then you know what? He's going to be one of those next opponents that I fought that get more knockdowns on my record, because I got 11 in 3 different fights already.
Damn. Well, I definitely send my condolences, and we send our support to your situation. Regarding just sparring your division and overall dedication, you've sparred with Chavez Jr. Were you able to see his last fight against Brian Vera?
No, I haven't, but I just heard so much about it, and I can't really just touch on so much about Chavez. Chavez, when I sparred him, I gained different respect for him as far as saying that he's a real fighter. He's just not just the son of a legend, but he also is a fighter. Meaning at heart, he does believe in his ability. But as far as his training, I don't know how that goes and how that works. And I only can say so much about him that I have to just worry, really at the end of the day, worry about myself.
No, I definitely hear you. He's definitely had some issues with weight. Has weight ever been a complex problem in any of your training camps?
But, I came up short on my scale last time. I almost lost my belt on the scales. It's just like all about timing. It's about your dedication. I'm dedicated, yeah. But at the end of the day, it's really about your timing, about hitting that scale. So, some fighters put so much into making that weight that they don't, and they get discouraged. But me, I just know that, I'm getting older. I'm getting smarter at that. When I say I'm getting older, I'm gaining a lot of wisdom within myself. But, only time can tell, and the story will read the story once it's over. So, I'm pretty much on weight right now, and I feel good about it. I feel strong. We will only know once I hit that scale as far as if this will be a problem or not, But like I said, every tribulation that a fighter goes through, he has to learn about himself. And I can't keep saying that more than what I say. It's just like, it's the journey that's the most important part of a fighter's life.
I agree. Words to live by. So overall, what can fans expect from you on October 26th?
And you can expect firecrackers on somebody's chin, man, because that's what I come to deliver, man. I work very hard to be a champion. I took some bumps in the road as far as promotional problems, as far as change of trainer, as far as different people, but I never took bumps in the road as far as fights. I've been undefeated, man, for 9 years now. No, going on 9 years. I've been pro since 2005. You know what I mean? So I've been going out there and I've been learning on the job, and I've been showing, why am I good at this? Is because my ability to take in information and learn from every fight, learn from whoever I work with, as far as Colin Morgan, Freddie Roach, Eric Brown, and anybody that's willing to give me the information for me to feed off of. I take what I can use, and if it ain't good, I throw it out. But if it's information I can use, I keep it. And I keep on taking information in, so I'm able to go out there and perform well. So we already know that I got the knockout power. We already know that I can go a hard 12 grueling rounds of fighting if I need to. We already know that I believe in myself. We already know that Gabriel Rosado is still somebody that lost 6 times. He has 21 fights, and he needs a humbling experience. And I believe October 26th, I'm going to give him just that. I'm going to show him why the attitude of me is what made me so good at what I do, because nobody can break my will. And that's the point of everything. I never said I was the most talented fighter in the world. All I do is have effort. That's all I definitely got is a little bit of effort that I'm willing to put in. And we're going to tell October 26th about who needs more of a humbling experience.
All right, man. After talking to you a couple times, I have to agree with Gabriel Rosado. You definitely have the right attitude. It seems like you're having fun with this. I seen you on Showtime. You were styling. You had the fit. You just seem ready. So I wish you the best of luck. Where can fans keep in touch and just drop you a comment?
Yeah, man. They can most definitely hit my website, www.kidchocolate.com. I got all my tabs on all my social networks, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And my handle on Instagram is @KidChocolate, and as well as @KidChocolate on Twitter. I am connected with the fans because I believe they're the one that need to drive fighters up to the top. And I have a lot of positive support coming from fans. So I just try to reach out and make sure that they know I'm there for them just as well as they there for me. So just pray for my wife right now, my family. Keep us in your prayers, and I'm just very thankful to hold my ground here where I'm at in boxing. I truly believe in what I do, and that's why every time I go out there and fight, people can see it.
All right, man. Spoken like a true champ. We definitely send our support your way to you and your family, and our condolences about your situation. Look forward to great things, and then we'll definitely be in touch. Thanks for conducting this interview. And as always, this is Ego signing off.